What is going on, guys? It is the Lego King Collector, and today we are going to be reviewing all 12 of the brand new Lego Marvel Studios minifigures. These retail for $4.99 each, and I got mine at Kohl's. They had a whole box full, and luckily I was able to search and find and feel all 12. Now, I must say, this series was really hard to feel. I had a pretty hard time with it, and I was not expecting to take as long as I did, about an hour to fuel all of them. But a lot of them have like extra bags inside for some of the parts and stuff, so that's probably where my difficulty arose from. But anyway, all 12 should be here. I have not opened these yet, so let's get into these right now and hope we get all 12. First one here. And looks like we have Wanda from WandaVision. Let's build this up. And here she is, all built up. Wanda Maximoff, her full name there. And this is her in her Scarlet Witch form. Now, I should mention with the first one here, they all come on these little stands here for the minifigures. These were first revealed in the DC minifigure series and have come in certain special series since then. And this one, it looks awesome. She is in her final Scarlet Witch form from the last episode. She has some power blasts. You know how those work. Boom, you shoot them. Yeah, easy. I don't really shoot them. I just like them for display. She has a nice smiling face there, which I don't really know how I like the smiling face. You can take it off and see that she has a nice little other facial print here, which is just her red eyes and her kind of smirking, which is good. And here's the hair piece. There has been some discrepancy with this. It really should be dual molded, I believe, and it is I mean, it is what it is. I think it looks good, but I really think it should be dual molded. All right, let's see. In the next pack, looks like we have Zombie Captain America. All right, here he is all built up. Now, I did not put him on his little stand just because I think for showcasing these minifigures, it is best to leave them off. But out of all of the minifigures in this series, I personally think that this one is the most boring just because it really doesn't have much going for it. However, it does have some beautiful arm printing and actually, that is dual molded legs, actually. Two different ones. The light turquoise with the navy blue and the maroon with the navy blue or dark red. But yeah, it's not the most exciting figure. The shield is great for the Endgame Captain America, using that for a purist custom. But all around, I think it's a solid figure, not worth $5 in my opinion, but it's good. All right, let's see what we have next up. And, whoa, it is Sam Wilson Captain America. All right, here he is in the flesh, and first off the bat, I gotta say, this is probably the best figure in the series, if not one of the best minifigures ever made. Let's just start from the front. He's got amazing torso detail, a great brand new shield. It's got some like silver lining around the white part there, and a little design silver-wise in the star. Looks great. Amazing arm printing. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. With the silver, I mean, you really can't use these parts for many other sets or figures, but it just, oh my goodness, it's perfect. The brand new hairpiece, some people say it's a little bit too small. I personally think it's actually perfect. The wing design is insane, brand new. These movable little flaps on the end are great, both printed on either side. And we actually have his little detachable, I believe it was called Red Wing in Captain America Civil War. And yeah, this is his little Red Wing on the back, and that just clips right in the back. Great minifigure. I think one of the best in my opinion. Next up we have Bucky Barnes. All right, and here's Bucky Barnes. Probably another really less interesting figure. First we can start, he's got a nice little shield there, same as Sam Wilson Captain America. He's got a little knife. They do come on a nice little spruce here, so you do get an extra, which is great and fantastic. No arm printing or leg printing on the side there. He does have a kind of a smirking face and then also a grunting face there, as you can see. And his one arm, the mechanical arm, the vibranium arm to be exact, is looking absolutely fantastic. So much detail into that, a little bit of back printing, and overall I think this is another boring figure, but I don't really think there's too much you can do with this, but I think putting him next to Sam Wilson, Captain America here, he looks absolutely fantastic. Next we have, oh boy, this is Loki. Here he is all built up, and let's start with the most important character, the Thor frog, obviously. He is, I think this is just the detail going into this. You can look at his torso print there, exactly like Thor. The hammer, the hair, actually, I don't think there's any hair. I think it's just the helmet on the back there, but you can actually see the cape and everything printed right on. This figure, absolutely amazing. And the main figure of this, Loki in his TVA outfit with the TVA coffee mug and amazing black old man Luke hair, which is a nice recolor, and his grin there, and you can see a little bit of a smirk, which is so much better than the old Lex Luthor slash like SpiderMan bank driver face for Loki, and this is a great new figure for him, especially with the inclusion of the Thor frog seen in the episode. All around great figure, definitely worth $5. All right, next up we have, right along with Loki, we have Sylvie. Here she is all built up, and first let's take a look at the most important minifigure, the alligator Loki, which honestly I'm really disappointed in. I think they could have really made this a lot better. It's a lot bigger than I would have thought, which is good. And I know they're using this for the baby alligator piece in City, but still, I think they should have made him that darker shade of green and somehow incorporated the helmet on top of it to make it really accurate. I'm filming this video a little bit later, but for the alligator Loki piece, I actually decided to make a little custom crown here, and I used a binoculars piece in gold and 2 spike pieces in gold, and I figured this works best for the crown, so all we need to do is put that right on him like that, and there you go. Looking at it from the front, I think it looks pretty good. You get to see alligator Loki there with the crown that he does not unfortunately come with, but I think that binoculars piece would be the best in green, which it did come in a set. That's the Toy Story Army Men little battle pack, which I do have but is put away, so we had to make do with the gold for now. But it's still a nice inclusion, and it's just confusing how they didn't really do a great job with this and did a great job with the frog Thor, but either way, it's a really nice inclusion. Now let's get to Sylvie here. She has no printing whatsoever on her legs, which I think we really could have used, but either way, she has some great torso printing, no cape either, and some great arm printing there, just for any purist minifigure you could really make with that, and it's really great. She comes with a green sword here, first appeared in the Lego City Jungle line in silver, which is great recolor in green for her powers, and she makes a sword in the episode. And the hair and everything with the dual molded little crown within there looks great, and the broken horn. She has a little bit of a smirking face there, and then a smile, which is not the greatest at all, but still a great minifigure with a great inclusion of the alligator. I really don't think this is worth $5 just because no leg printing, but still it's a great figure to go with Loki. All right, next up we have, this is Monica Rambeau. And here is Monica Rambeau all built up, and first we'll take a look here. It comes with the red helicopter scene in the episode, where she finds it, and it's not that interesting. I mean, it's a little nice inclusion, I guess. Not special or anything, but they just really needed to give her an accessory. Now, here is Monica Rambeau, no printing on the legs whatsoever, just as Sylvie has. Some really nice arm printing that I think is just great for really anything, especially making like Avengers suits or anything like that. I think that's really great. The Time Heist suits, I couldn't think of the name. The Time Heist suits, I think would be great with that. Great printing and everything, really matches what she is. She's a smiling face there and a more serious face there, with some nice hair there that's brand new. The only thing I think that could really be improved with her is maybe if they added a power blast piece like Wanda, but in blue. I think that really would have completed this figure. Not worth $5 in my opinion, but still really great. And next up we have, oh, this is Star-Lord T'Challa. And here's Star-Lord T'Challa all built up, just as he looks in the What If episode. And he's looking great with some new blaster pieces. Not actually new, but the color is new. This is more of a silver rather than the gunmetal gray we saw in the actual Marvel sets. He has a great outfit on with some great dual mold leg printing there. You can actually see little almost like drill-like thrusters on the side there with some printing, and I think that is going to be very useful when making customs. Great purple jacket, which I really do like. Some nice back printing there, and unfortunately he does not have an alternate face. We can take this off and see it's a very nice face, but no alternate face. And it actually does come with a brand new hairpiece for him, which is kind of a fade on the side there, and that looks amazing. And I think this was a much needed hairpiece for Lego. Next we have, oh, this is Zombie Hunter SpiderMan, and we're stuck in the, there we go, Zombie Hunter SpiderMan. And here he is swinging in, Zombie Hunter SpiderMan. Now, I did take his mask and put it in his hand because I think this is how it looks the best. But first we'll take a look at his mask there. It is looking absolutely great. Unfortunately, mine does have a little print problem on the side there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is still looking really nice either way. The figure itself comes with a nice long little web piece so you can swing and catch the zombies with Spider-Man, and he has Doctor Strange's cloak on, just like in the What If episode, and has a pretty nice face. I think it matches what you see. Also, the dual molded legs with printing on them, printing on the sides, you can see there, and arm printing with the little mechanism he has for the web to come out of his arms. All around, I think this is a fantastic figure. There is a alternate face. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's just more of a surprised look, which I think that's great. All around, I think this is a great figure, worth $5 definitely. You get a lot of stuff with this guy. We only have 3 packs left, this being one here, and we have Peggy Carter Captain America. And here is Peggy Carter Captain America from What If. Now, this actually is incorrect right now. If we're being real, the Tesseract should be put on the side because she cannot hold it, but she's looking absolutely great. Different than the version in the actual set itself, but she has some absolutely great arm printing and leg printing that I've seen purist methods of just using that for Captain America and switching that out, which looks fantastic. Very nice hair. I think that's great, and if they want to make a purist Peggy Carter, it's great hair. The face, absolutely perfect, captures her perfect. The shield, also great. Mine is a little bit off-centered there, but you can't really notice that. The Tesseract itself here, I think, is actually better than the one that they give you in the one set that is a Minecraft head in clear translucent blue. I think this glitter opaque is so much better, and I think it's a fantastic figure. Second to last figure, and we have Thanos Gamora. All right, here is Gamora all built up. She looks fantastic, really matches what you see in the episode. She is in her Thanos outfit there, and nice printing on the dual molded arms, great printing on the legs and torso there, very detailed. Her face, you get just a kind of a straight face there, and on the back you can see a nice little grinning face, which is better than the actually that's not a grinning face, that's more of a mean smirking face, but better than the smiles on the other figures, must say. Nice blade there that I think is pretty accurate minifig scale wise. The nice pink and hot pink highlights in her hair, great. And overall, I think this figure is good. I don't think you can use the parts for figures outside of this, so I think this figure is probably perfect as you can really get with the figure. I don't know if it's worth $5, but I think it's really perfect for what they were trying to accomplish. In the last figure, hoping we get all 12, we have White Vision. There it is. All right, here is White Vision, the final figure all built up, and honestly, I am really disappointed in this figure. First off, there's way too much gray. Now, I know this is based on concept art, but I'm just being kind of brutally honest here. There is way too much gray in this figure. The original figure is more white and gold and with a touch of gray, but there is just too much gray in this figure. The cape does make up for it a little bit and kind of offsets things. The dual molded legs look fantastic with the printing and the arms. Overall, like, this is great printing wise. It's actually incredible. And you have the orange Mind Stone, which is not accurate. It is supposed to be light blue. However, he does come with this little tiny computer here, which you can see there is some nice keyboard printing, and you get a nice little printing there, and you can see Wanda's shield around the town, I believe that is, and a little sword there in the corner with some vitals and emergency warning. And this is just a book piece, so you can really close that up and open it, kind of like a laptop, and I think that's pretty great. You can pretend you're programming vision. Goes along with the set and everything. Not as accurate as I would have liked, but he does have back printing and everything, so not too terrible of a figure, and I think it's really great. Maybe not worth $5, but for this accessory, I think it's really the only thing you could have given him. So overall, I think it's pretty good. All right, and there you have it. That is the completed LEGO Marvel Studios minifig series. Overall, I think this was a pretty good series. Let's put in the factor that it is $60 to get the entire series, which may seem a little bit pricey, but for everything, I think it's okay. I was fortunate enough to get the box and ask for the box, and they gave it to me. But I think the series really looks great together. I love the inclusion of those little posable stands. I think it really brings life to some of the characters, especially the ones that can fly. Not all of the minifigures are worth it, like I mentioned, but I think most of them are. I'm really excited to get a lot of them, especially the ones that are Loki's, and also the Sam Wilson Captain America is great. Overall, do I recommend you picking all of these up? Not all of them. I recommend picking some of them up, especially the ones you want from certain series here and there. I don't think the what-ifs are all that desirable, but that is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and follow me on Instagram where I mainly post. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.